Alright, so now that we've practiced our chord progressions, we're going to start incorporating those chord progressions into songs. And the first song that we're going to do is Happy Birthday, which is in C major. The chords that we'll be using from the C major progression are C major, G7, and F major. Happy Birthday has 3 beats per measure, and Happy Birthday starts with a pickup note. So the word happy starts out. Alright, so what I'm going to do before I start strumming the chords is I'm going to set my metronome to 50 beats per minute, and I'm just going to start that metronome so I get a good feel for the pulse. "50 beats per minute is a lot slower than 60 beats per minute, and this is going to help us transition between the chords and think and process all of the information that's on the page or on our screen so that when we're strumming it's not too overwhelming. To start out, Happy Birthday starts with a pickup. So that means that we won't be starting Happy Birthday to you. That's not going to happen. The way that we're going to arrange this is we're going to count off together, and I'll show you what I mean by count off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, happy. Let me demonstrate that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, happy. Before we worry about the words or singing or doing any of that, we're going to start by strumming the chords first. I'm going to say the word happy just to keep myself comfortable with that pickup, and I suggest when you're practicing you do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, happy. Alright, so now we get to the difficult part. So what I'm going to ask you to do, and we're only going to do this for this song, and then you'll be able to apply this to all of the other songs that we do throughout this virtual course, is we are going to get our right arm moving with the beat, and we're going to say the words after we count off. We're not going to worry about strumming or making any noise, we're just going to keep our right arm moving. Our right arm is going to help us keep time. I'm going to start the metronome again, and then I'll count off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear someone. Happy birthday to you. Now let's go back and try and strum, but I want you to think about those words and notice that you don't have to think about your right arm anymore because we practice keeping that arm steady with the metronome. 1, 2, 3, just the chords. Happy. So let's talk about the mistakes I just made. The issues that I had, I'll pause that metronome. The biggest issue was that my first finger, even though I have sweaty hands, my first finger tried to play up on that fingertip for the F major chord. So what I need to do is straighten out my wrist and lay that first finger flat. I'll come closer to the camera so you can see. First finger is going to be flat and it's going to be parallel to that fret wire. We don't want to have it like this, which is how I played it and that's why I made that mistake. So let's try that again. Back on up. We'll start the metronome at 50 beats per minute. Get our right arm moving. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy. So that was better, but it wasn't perfect. Let's aim to try that one more time, and we're going to make sure that we flatten out our first finger, and that our other two fingers, second finger and third finger, are placed correctly and they're placed close to that fret wire. So we're setting our C chord, starting our right arm with the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy. And even though that wasn't perfect, I obviously need to spend some more time practicing. And I can almost guarantee you, yours wasn't perfect at home either. So that's where practicing comes in. I can do a million things on camera, but what you will see on camera is only a small percentage of what I do during my personal practice time, which is why I've included these easy to follow practice guides that lay out step by step what you should be following.
Many unbearable hours later.
After you've taken some personal time to practice on your own at your own pace, then you can expect your results to be way more improved. So let's try that again. We're going to strum and just say the words. Strum the chords, say the words. Don't worry about singing yet. Start our metronome, set our C chord, take a deep breath in, exhale out, get our right arm moving. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear someone. Happy birthday to you. So now comes the difficult part. We have to, when we're playing our chords, find out what note in our voice we start. And I'll go ahead and tell you that the note that we start with is our third finger note on the A string. That note's called C. Happy. All right? Happy birthday to you. Alright, so we're going to set our metronome. We're going to do our best to sing. If you don't feel comfortable singing, just stick to saying the words. Because one of the great things about learning an instrument is if you can't sing and play an instrument, but you can play an instrument, you can always find someone who's going to sing along with you. You can find a friend or a sibling or maybe one of your parents or family members that will be able to sing along with you. And that will help make this feel a lot more fulfilling too. Alright, so setting our metronome, 50 beats per minute. Set our C chord. Find our starting pitch, our first note. Happy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear someone. Happy birthday. birthday to you. Let's try that one more time. You heard I made a couple mistakes. I'm sure you did too, especially since this is the first time we're doing it. Set your C chord. Double check your postures, your back up straight, your bottom's in the middle of the chair, not leaning against the back. If you're using a footrest, that guitar's at a 45-degree angle. If you're using a neck strap, that neck strap is holding your guitar upright. Let's find our starting pitch. Happy. Now we strum with our arm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear someone. Happy birthday.